How's it going, Comm 50? Today, for about 5 minutes, I'm going to be giving you an overview of everything that went down in Comm 50 this semester. So first, we are going to start with Module 1, Presentation of the Self. As you can see here, we have CuriousSamuel.com open. This is the website that I created in the class. Here we have my homepage. We have a couple tabs about the author and superior thrift. But we're going to start with the blog. So if you scroll all the way down, the blog section is titled, All I Know is I Know Nothing. If you look here, click on blog number 6, it'll give you an example of one of my blogs. The last blog number 6, asks to write about the skill that we found most useful in this class. I wrote about WordPress and talked about how later on in life I don't know what I want my job to be, but I do know that I want to travel the world and be able to share my experiences with everyone, my friends and family, and this is the way that I'll be able to do that. Continue to blog about my travels and post pictures from the places that I visit. So we're back on the home page now, and we're going to continue with the next project in Module 1, which was creating a podcast. So as you can see up in the top right-hand corner, I'm in my friend Nick Branson's laptop. He let me use his laptop all semester for these projects, so thank you, Nick. We're going to head over to GarageBand, and I'm going to play a couple of seconds of my first podcast. Alright, so I have no name for this podcast yet, so if we think of one during this little sesh, then I'd be chill. But so the whole point of this podcast is just to, get to know different people's perspectives and just learn from the experiences that they've had in their lives, and maybe. So as you heard, my podcast was all about just listening to different people's perspectives and their experiences. One of the main topics we covered was education, and if a four-year education is worth the money that is spent. And we got a lot of good opinions on there. On podcast number 3, I had a couple of freshmen on the show, and they gave their fresh experience and gave some advice for the incoming freshmen. It was really cool getting to hear that. So the last thing I'm going to show you in Module 1 is my LinkedIn page. So as you can see here, I go to the second tab about the author, drop down menu to the I Mean Business section. So you can see there's a link to my LinkedIn page. On here is an online resume and a copy of what's going on now in my college experience. I have a couple jobs listed here. This is really cool to have this online resume for employers to look at. Not everyone has this, and this is that one extra thing that may look great to an employer, so I know this will be beneficial to my future. Continuing on to Module 2, we'll go back to Curious Samuel homepage. The first thing I'm going to show you is my YouTube instructional video. So this is again on the About the Author drop-down tab, the How-To section. And the first one is How to Look Like a Gentleman YouTube instructional video. Let's go ahead and show you a little bit of this. Good evening, men. I say good evening because I assume that you're watching this video in the evening, the part of the day where every true gentleman begins his fun. And I say men because you're not yet a gentleman. But don't worry, because after this video, you'll at least know how to look like one. So this video was a lot of fun. That's my buddy Eric as the model. We transformed my room into a nice little lounge with a certain gentleman-like ambiance. I've never used iMovie before, so it was really cool getting to work with it, and I'm sure I'll be creating more videos in the future. If you scroll a little bit further down, you can see my Flickr slideshow. I did it on how to tie a bow tie. It was very simple, just adding text onto each picture. If continue a little longer into the slideshow, I was able to use the painting tool and circle certain parts of the picture, as you can see here. It was really simple, and I do recommend using this if you ever need to show someone how to do something. It was very easy, very simple. So continuing on to Module 3, if we go back up to the top, if you want to go home or stay on the page that you're on now, the third tab is Superior Thrift. This is the small organization that I worked with in Stockton. It's a local organization. Superior Thrift Store is Stockton's best place for bargain hunting. If you begin to read the introduction information, continue to read more if you are curious about Superior Thrift. But there are some things that I did for the store. First, I created an Instagram If we go here, you can see the posts that I have. It's not just boring, dingy clothes posts, but there's a lot going on here. We got guitars, old cell phones, featured fans with the hashtag Superior Thrift Store. We have 55 followers on Instagram. I'm hoping to grow that soon. Um, they already had an established Facebook like page, but since I've been involved, the likes have accumulated to, as you can see, 650. On Monday it was only 600, so just in this week we got 50 likes, and since I started we've gotten about 250 likes. If you scroll down, you can see that the Instagram post is connected here. And we have pictures and visuals, and before I was brought on, there were no pictures or visuals on the Facebook, and I felt that was a problem. Since then, we've brought in pictures, and we've gotten a great response from our fans. If we go back to the Curious Samuel page and the Superior Thrift, you can see I also created an Instagram. The Instagram is up and running, connected to our, the Twitter is up and running, connected to our Instagram and our Facebook. One trick that I had was trying to connect all Facebook and websites under the same name. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get Superior Thrift for Twitter, but we were able to get Superior_Thrift. I'm currently, talking to Twitter now on getting access to the Superior Thrift handle that's not being used now, so we'll see where that goes. But overall, I learned a lot in this class, and very useful tools and skills. I can't wait to see how far I go with my Curious Samuel website and my blogs in Superior Thrift. And make sure you visit back to the website CuriousSamuel.com for updates. Thanks a lot for listening, and yeah, Comm 50 was awesome. Thanks.